So the last couple months, it's been a seller's market forever.
Yeah.
For the last, what, 2 years?
Yeah, more like 5.
Or 5. Yeah. And now would you say it's more balanced?
No more, 50% above asking or 20% above asking with sales anymore. It's if there is, it's really, really rare.
Yeah, I wonder with this summer, with COVID being over, if people are really going to just kind of put the brakes on.
Yeah, last summer was crazy though. I think investors are going to start looking in. When things dip, investors come. When things rise, they sell. And hey, it's Alex Yao with Remax Select Properties.
And Chris Cornborough from Forefront Mortgages.
And this is your market update for May 2022. So really, really busy month in April. And for you as well, I'm assuming?
Crazy, yeah. It's a good adjective.
Yeah, so I want to go over the stats a little bit, just so we have a better idea of what we're talking about. Prices remain I think they kind of plateaued a little bit. Yeah, they fluctuate a little bit, up 1%, up 0.5% in certain areas, things like that. But what's interesting is inventory versus solds. Let's talk about that again. Downtown last month, inventory went up 10%, so a lot more listings. Solds went down 21%.
Wow.
Vancouver Westside houses, inventory went up 14%, solds went down 24%. Vancouver Westside condos and townhomes, inventory went up 11%, solds went down 23%. Vancouver Eastside detached houses, inventory went up 5%, solds went down 38%. And Vancouver Eastside condos and townhomes, inventory went up 10%, solds went down 22%. So quite a significant kind of the balance of the scale is just tipping towards the buyer side right now, it seems like.
So the last couple months, it's been a seller's market forever.
Yeah.
For the last, what, 2 years?
Yeah, more like 5.
Or 5. Yeah. And now would you say it's more balanced? Or is it buyers, is it definitely more favorable to buyers now? Because more inventory.
Yeah, it's all relative though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more balanced than 6 months ago. It's more balanced than a year ago. It's more leaning towards buyers than 6 months ago and a year ago. But in the grand scheme of things, it's still a seller's market. That's the way Vancouver is. It's hard to really negate that unless we get a lot more supply, just like we always talk about. I think right now there's a lot of, like we discussed, new legislation coming through with the cooling off period. Interest rates still on the rise.
Yep.
Rised again over the last month.
Yep, and probably will again in June.
Yeah, it went up, what, 1.5 points now throughout this year, just this year?
We've had a 0.25% and a 0.5% a couple weeks ago. So
so 0.75%.
Yeah.
Felt like a lot higher.
It does, yeah. I could be. I don't think I'm wrong. I should know. I'm pretty sure, but there's probably more to come. As well.
Yeah, for sure. So right now, I think there's no more, 50% above asking or 20% above asking with sales anymore. It's if there is, it's really, really rare. That's just by chance. I think right now it's just more of honest pricing. Really have to dig into the stats to find the right strategy for every single listing. It's not just a blanket, everything's going crazy. It's not like that anymore. Some places, it's really weird. I've been talking to a lot of realtors through some of my listings over the last month. Some places sell really fast for a really good amount of money, and others get nothing. It's just very extreme right now. And with these stats, a rise in inventory, a huge drop in solds relatively. I mean, I think investors are going to start looking in.
Good.
Yeah. So, at the end of the day, if investors get in, then what happens, right?
I guess I shouldn't say that's good, because you kind of want,
you want a chance for the homeowners, right? You
Yeah.
definitely want a chance for the homeowners, but this is just more factual. And when things dip, investors come in. When things rise, they sell, and
there's still the rental market's still pretty tight.
Yeah.
There's no vacancy.
Right.
As far as is what I hear. Right.
And that's just it, right? It's this lack of supply. That just shows every single aspect of real estate. It's just the lack of supply. That's the main issue. That's not being addressed, and everything else is they're trying to manipulate or move certain blocks. But at the end of the day, we got to play by whatever rules the government sets out for us, and we got to do the best for our clients. And I think right now it's one of those, it's still a good market. It's, like I said, more balanced than last year, more balanced than 6 months ago. And as long as you have the right expectations, you can get something these days, and you can still sell for a good price if you have the right expectations. So it'll be interesting to see what the spring market is as we are in now. Typically, spring is the busiest market. We're actually seeing a drop in solds compared to March, and then leading to the summer. Summer's usually pretty quiet, relatively speaking.
I wonder with this summer, with COVID being over, if people are really going to just kind of put the brakes on.
Last summer was crazy though.
It was busy last year, but I hope this
crazy.
summer, if people would actually vacation, like take a real summer holiday, because they can maybe. I could work on my tan. But if they do travel during the summer, and then maybe the fall kind of becomes crazy again, because people are back, and maybe prices are kind of more stable.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. Hard to say.
Yeah. So interest rates are still going to go up. Cooling off period coming through. But right now, it's a pretty good chance to get in and get out if whatever you're looking to do. As long as you're, you use the stats to your advantage. That's the main thing.
Absolutely.
It'll be interesting, obviously, in June to see back in May. This is typically a really busy month, and we'll see what happens. I can see a lot more inventory coming out. I'm getting a lot of calls with listings, and so the inventory is definitely on the rise.
Where are these people going? So the people that are selling, like, what's your kind of, are they like detached homes?
Yeah,
typically?
I mean,
people downsizing, for example?
We still have some people upsizing.
Yeah.
We still have some people downsizing too. I think some people are just kind of lingering in that tail end of the transition period, where they still need a bigger space. They just never had the chance last year. They never had time or whatnot. And with more inventory coming out, they finally see a house that they really like. And I'll pull the trigger now. That type of thing.
And you can go in with subjects and do your normal due diligence, and it's not such a crazy experience.
Yeah, we did a couple buyers deals in April, and both of them had subjects.
Good.
But then we had some more listing deals, and they were subject free. So I mean, it really depends. It really depends on that specific submarket. Again, you have to really look into the stats to know. All right. Well, it's great talking to you. Always.
Yeah.
Good to see you. And it'll be really exciting to see what May has to bring.
I'm very interested. It's going to be an interesting year.
Yeah.
I think that's a good adjective. We're at unprecedented times, and I think the market's kind of finding the new normal, which will be, it's always exciting.
I think that's always a good thing. And I want more and more people to be in the market, more and more people to fulfill their dreams of being home ownership, or to get the right sizing of their home. And with this new normal and everyone getting healthier, hopefully. And we'll see each other in June.
Already.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Alex.